All right, chapter 4 is on transformations. The first transformation we're going to look at is translations. Okay, so for the learning target, um, I can translate a figure and write a translation rule. Okay, so what is a transformation? So it's a manipulation of a shape or a figure, and it can change the orientation, position, or even the size of the original figure. Okay, some examples are, so today we're going to look into translations. We have also reflections, rotations, and dilations. Okay, dilations is the one that changes the size. Um, all right, so the first thing you want to do when you translate a figure, okay, you want to identify the key points, okay, in the pre-image. Pre-image is always your starting image. So right here is our pre-image, and the key points here would be the corners, right? The corners of this letter, okay? Because that's, we're going to translate the corners and then just trace to get the S on the other position. And then what you're going to do is the second part is add or subtract from each coordinate as directed, right, to get the resulting image. Okay, so remember, we always go from pre-image to image. Okay, all right, so here it's telling us to translate this figure up 4 units and left 3 units. Okay, so if we were to write a rule, okay, x comma y, okay, is gonna map to x, well, I'm going left 3, so that's minus 3, and I'm going up 4, so that's y plus 4. Okay, so that would be the rule, the notation for the rule. So here, for each vertex, okay, we go 3 left, 1, 2, 3, and 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be this vertex is going to go there. This one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here I can already draw, right, that top right there. And then I can either keep doing that, right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Or I can see, okay, here it goes down. Here it goes to the right, to the left, 2 right here, so I'm gonna go 2 here. That's gonna be that side of the S. And then I have to go down 1 here, okay, and then this way, okay, so you can start drawing it, but, and then from here down, you have to go 1, 2, 3, right? So 1, 2, 3. Remember that your image, okay, cannot be different from your pre-image, okay? They're both, that's one of the features of translations, is that the image stays the same, okay? So we go here, here, okay? The figures are congruent, okay? So you see I have my new S there, okay, right here. Okay, so that's my image. And then here, you can see that from here to here, right? From here to here, okay? And we say that for translations, this is a slide, okay? So if you think about the S of slide, okay, and the translation, right, the S right there, okay, think about sliding the image, kind of like sliding a paper, okay? An image and its pre-image before a translations are congruent. So that's what I mentioned, okay? They're always congruent. And then the notation is going to be always x comma y maps to, okay, x plus or minus a number, comma, y plus or minus a number. Okay, so that's the rule for the translation. Okay, so here we have another example. Okay, here I have the rule right here on the side. I want to add 11 units to the x, and I want to subtract 7 units from the y, okay? So again, we have this image, which we called pre-image, okay? Pre-image, okay? We have this figure, we call it pre-image. And then the final destination, or the final figure is going to be called image, okay? So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 7 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I started. So I'm going to do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so here I have the top of the S, okay? So now, because I have to keep going 11 and 7, 11 and 7, 11 and 7, maybe you can just check the image. I have 1 down here, and then I have 2 this way, and then I have 1 down, and then I have 2 that way, and then 1, 2, 3. Remember that the images, they have to be exactly congruent, right? They have to be exactly the same. So that's why I'm using the grid to make the S, okay? So that's what happens, okay? That was a slide, okay, of this image. Okay, this one, okay, I'm gonna leave for you to do, okay, on your own, so try that one. Here is the rule, okay? The X, you're not moving, okay? So the X is gonna stay the same. So in reality, all you're doing, you're taking this triangle and you're sliding it up 5 units, okay? That's all you're doing. Okay, so now let's take a look at how you write a rule. I'm gonna write a rule for this one, and then you're gonna write for this one. Here, I wanna make a point. Notice that this is P and this is P, it's called P prime, okay? So the pre-image is always going to be a letter, okay? The letter like that. And then the image is the prime notation of that letter. So if the pre-image is P, then the image is P prime, okay? This is called P prime, okay? So here, how do I know which one goes to which one, right? Okay, here it says triangle PQR goes to triangle P prime, Q prime, R prime, okay? So that's how I know that which direction I'm going. So here I want to write the rule, okay? So I pick one of the corners and I check, okay, how did I get from P to P prime? So I'm just going to count. So on the horizontal, right, position, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So I went 4 left. So we can write 4 units left. And then how many we went up? Because we got to go from here to here. So we went 1 unit up, okay? So the rule for this would be x comma y, right? Maps to, I went 4 units left, so that's x minus 4. And I went 1 unit up, so that's y plus 1. Okay, so that's how you write a rule. Again, I'm going to ask you to do this one on your own. Remember, you're going from C to C prime, okay? And then here, guys, you can also check your answers, okay? So check R from R to R prime. Here I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 up. Perfect, it matches, right? They all have to be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 up. Okay, they all have to be the same. Okay, last example is how do we do a composition of transformations, okay? So a composition of transformations is when 2 or more transformations are combined to form a single transformation. So in reality, you're doing one after the other, okay? So here we have a starting point is, let's graph this out, -8, 5, that's R, -6, 8, that's S, okay? So we have just a segment right here, okay? RS, okay? Now, first we're gonna translate using this rule, x plus 5, y minus 2, so it's right 5, right? And then down 2. So we're going to take both points and go 5 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And then down 2, 1, 2. So this is going to be called now R prime, okay? Remember, pre-image, image, okay? And then now for this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, that's S prime, okay? So that's the first transformation right there, okay? Now for the second one, now we have to go 4 units left and 2 units down. So we start at R prime now, okay? We don't go back to the original. So we go left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down 2, 1, 2. So now we call this R double prime, okay? Because it's the second transformation. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. This is S double prime, okay? Sometimes you're gonna be asked to find the coordinates, right? So you just say, okay, R double prime is gonna be -7, comma, -5. S double prime is -5, comma, sorry, -7, comma, 1. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. And then S double prime is -5, comma, 1. Okay? And then if you were asked to find R prime, again, -3, comma, 2, 3. And then S prime is -1, comma, 3. Okay? So that's what you're doing. So we went here. Okay, first transformation here, and then second transformation, we went this way. Okay, so now we have this one to try, and then this one to try. Okay, so remember to graph all 3, just like I have here. Okay.